Sound Country 96.9 KAYO. It's Bryant Lee Gilbert. The song is called Bottoms Up. Even if you've never heard the song, it's a good title. Hey, check this out. That sounds a whole lot like Southern Nights, a great Glen Campbell tune. Katy Rogers was at the event. Good morning, Katy. Who was that? What was that all about?
Hey, that is actually Glen's former guitarist and band leader of 20 years, Jeff Dayton, singing one of Glen's greatest hits there. And it truly was a Southern night last Friday at Douglas Corner here in Nashville. Singers and songwriters gathered together to pay tribute to the great Glen Campbell. As most folks know by now, Glen suffers from Alzheimer's, so this show had another purpose, and that was to raise funds to battle this debilitating disease. B. Allen Ladd of Nashville Flipside, a musical alternative to the norm, and host of the event, wants to preserve Glen's music and memory, and had this to say about the evening.
The bottom line is, it needed to be done. You know, I was born and raised in Nashville. I'm watching Music Row slowly go away. You know, I drive down Music Row and I don't even recognize it anymore. And it's like, that's something I can't control. But carrying on the legacy of legends like Glen Campbell is, you know, and we do it through a series of concerts. And I've had some really amazing people reach out to me and go, are you going to bring it to Oklahoma? Are you going to bring it to New York? And I thought, God, wouldn't that be great if we could do a tour with this, you know? And that just tells me his legacy is alive and well.
Also performing was guitarist Carl Jackson, who worked with Glen as a young man, and he was happy to contribute his music for this cause.
I had the pleasure of working with Glen for 12 years. When I went to work with Glen right before I turned 19 years old, and learned so much from him. He's, as far as I'm concerned, the greatest singer ever. And I'm just here to honor Glen. Anything I can do to honor Glen Campbell and to thank him for everything that he's meant to my life. Do what I can.
And finally, the great Dickie Lee, who is one of Nashville's most well-known and best songwriters, was there. He happily pitched in to put the spotlight on his friend as well.
Barry called me and just asked me if I would do it, and I said I'd be happy to do it. I've known Glen ever since he had his first record out.
Other musicians attending included Mila Mason, Chris Gantry, Jamie Hartford, and Jimmy Wayne. What a great night and a great tribute. Until next time, hope you had a fine country Northwest Thanksgiving. I'm Katy Rogers.